Hi, kids. How are all of you? Hope you're all doing well. Hi, everybody. How's it going? As I said, I do hope that you are all having a good time. Hope you're doing well today. I'm tired. I did get to the gym, but I'm a sleepy boy. It's mostly my problem. I take one nap and it completely throws off my whole sleep schedule. But I take a in the day nap, I'll be jacked up for at least 3 days if I don't get that shit under control. You know, my body's all angry at me, going,
You should have been asleep right now. If you taking a nap like you were supposed to, you'd be asleep right now.
but I'm not. I didn't. Went to the gym, did my ellipticals, came back, had my had some casserole for dinner. That was lovely. And so we continue. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe this will be the final iteration of Jebediah Boulder vis-a-vis Demon's Souls. So, I am gonna play it with that in mind. I'm gonna shoot for the end. Because we're literally, I don't know how long it takes to get to the final end, the end boss, anything like that. I believe it should equate to a fair stream. So, shall we begin with our boy, the green-eyed priest? Needs to get some stuff out of his storage room.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close.
Yes. Oh wait, do I just have it on me? I do have it on me. I don't need to actually get it out of. I just need to put it on the bar. Widow's Lotus. Replace with that. Wait, do I have any of this extra nonsense in here?
I'm keeping a close watch.
Full moon grass, late moon grass. What was that? Late moon? New moon grass. Which one do you do? I forget. Fully recover. Oh, and I just chock full of them too.
You have a heart of gold.
Jebediah Boulder. Down south. Down Minikin. I ain't never felt the need to fully revive myself. To the covetous king's tower. It's time to finish what I began. The final etches of those ill-fated ones. Hello! Jeb's here. There we go. Alright. Now, there they are. Those who have fallen in duty. Those who deserve to be broken. Come and get me, lady. Okay. There we go. We got one of them. We got the Demon Souls Havel. We got Havel Souls. I'll take that. I'll take what I can have. My blade cuts through your shield like butter. 'Cause it's like not there. Ow! Asshole! Man, I feel kind of bad about that. Dude, I wrecked that guy. Yikes. Alright, well, how do you think you're gonna do? Yoink. Ow! Oh, you think you have what it takes? You don't understand. You don't understand what Boletaria means to Jebediah Boulder. You have been put in your place, heathen. What darkness lies within this area? Who are you? I'm a dead woman. A woman lost her life. Tragedy. There are no barricades against my faith. You cannot hope to overcome me. There up. And a third. Thank you. Nothing but a load of crap that I'm not gonna use. That's the Jebediah way for you. Where did I keep all these rocks? There we go. Back into it. Here we go. Hello. What darkness rise. Oh, hello. All right. See, we have a contender. You would battle me to the end, but it will be your own. Okay. All right, that was a bad move on his part. I feel bad about that. I brought to this battlefield a lightsaber of the likes you will never see again. And there he went. Oh, you think you got a big sword? Look at mine! Mine's made of the moon. Do-boop-boo-doop-boo-doop-boo-doop-boo-dee-doo. What dark abyss. Tell me of the passages that may grant me a new way forward. Blue-eyed knight pants. He just had his... Okay, that's a little strange. I'm not gonna ask too many questions. All right, there ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's hardly a place for it. You know, what the hell? My God, it's another Dargan! I believe these beasts had been defeated long before I was wrong. Well, that's what we're doing today, huh? Alright. Alright, he's just gonna stand there, I guess. That's fine. And Alright, that just seems unfortunate, that type of placement you got going on there, friend. And so he has been struck down. Ow! Yeah. Whoa! Oh, you're the last thing I need. Ah! Damn it! I've been broken by the demons. Whoop. Whoop. Yo! Yeah! And back to this one. Hey-yo! It's just a really unfortunate scene for these boys. They don't know what it is to be down here. What it means to strike. Hello. Focus. I need to focus. Oh, not again told me to focus. I gotta focus. I focus on the beast. These demonic beasts shall not stand against Jebediah Boulder. You know what? I don't really need to kill those things even a little bit. Because nothing I use upgrades with that crap. Ooh. 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 Oh, look at you with your flaming face. You're all pretty. I know. You know what? I just realized I totally... Oh, I forgot to go put on that new hat I got. We die again. I will do it. What does this do for me? Wait. Did this thing give me anything or something? Can't remember. Oh, it increases my MP. Alright. Well, I might not wear the hat completely. Alright. Woo! Dodged it. Oh! Oh! Someone done come to play. Oh! Alright. 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 No, listen, no. I heard you. Ugh! You wanted the big boy sword. Oh, damn it! I miscalculated. He just killed himself. I wasn't enough for him. Very well. So we try again. Try again. Did you see what I did to your friends? You willing to put up with the same fate? No, of course not. Whoa. Excuse me. Right, get it. Get out. Doobity-doobity-doo. It's almost ritualistic at this point. I just have to do it. I'm sorry, friend. Sorry. You're giving me all your hardstone chunks. Man, this scaffolding is janky as shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I had to sneeze. I had to mute there for a second. Do a snizzle. I don't know why this guy does this. It's really bad. Nope. Not gonna happen. Get my souls. Get whatever that was. Do a little jiggy chant. And we're back on the road. Do the next big thing. I know. You thought me a weakling. You figured me for an easy strike. All right, do the thing. Do the thing. You stupid. Yeah, whatever you're nothing but a big old bitch pigeon. That's all you are. I got no reason to be scared of you. You're not even a real Dargon. You're just a wyvern. Are you hitting that guy down there? The other tub of shit? Oh, there he is. Fuck you. Jebediah Boulder's on the warpath. He ain't stopping for shit. Come on, little lizard, get out of there. You're not gonna make it. You proud of yourself? Are you? Proud of yourself up there on your big old perch with your big dumb beak? Yeah. Here's my heart. Is there soup? You can have that. No, have some soup. I want to loot the soup. Oh, you best be careful, bitch pigeon. I am gonna tickle your goddamn toes. Here I come. Oh, you heard me coming, didn't you, you little shit? You thought, oh, I'll just wait and perch here for old Jeb, and then as soon as I outsmarted you, you took to the skies again. Oh, you gotta come back again. Okay, all right. That's the game we're doing, okay. Well, shit, I left all my arrows at home. It was a little awkward. Oh! Get out of here. Yeah, shoot. All right, get out. Get out of here. Goddamn pigeon. What happened to you? Night stuff. I could be a knight. I could be a loyal servant. I would serve the king if he wasn't a corrupt bastard. But alas, the king is, as aforesaid, a corrupt bastard. What does that do? What does that do? That's open the door. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Hey! I'm just gonna take this. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Legendary. Okay. And I get it. We're all upset. All right. Fucking dragon. I just want whatever, presumably something that dropped back there. Is it worth it? Is it worth the risk? Only Jebediah could possibly know that. We have a limited window, boys and girls, and we're gonna take. Who the? He's still alive. I wasn't ready for that. I was expecting Tubbo Lord to be dead as shit. And so the tables have been turned on old Jebediah. That fat bastard was supposed to be dead already. Get out of here, bitch pigeon. Can I get down here real quick? Before it realizes what I've done. Why are you still kicking? Ah! I got it. Deal with it, bitch pigeon. Deal with it. Also, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the risk. Curiosity killed the bald, elderly priest of an unknown faith with a giant blue sword. That's what how the saying goes. Hey, you. Wrong. Oh, what's that? What's this? I'll take that. From that full moon grass. Not just everybody's dropping this. I might as well start using it. Do. Hey there, lizard friend. You get a bye today. All right, you get a bye. You're gonna be a part of this. And so we meet on the battlegrounds. Hail! I'm sorry, was your shield actually up? Because my giant lightsaber didn't fucking notice. I don't want to see your dirty face. Ow! Ow! No, damn it! My first taste of the yellow grass. Tastes of lemon. Come on, big boy. You know who's waiting for you. Whomp. Yoink. Hey! Get back here. Okay, just run off without letting me send that full moon grass back to home base. Alright. Onwards and upwards, old Jeb used to say. Gotta pump the legs. Alright, get rid of Tubble Lard number 1. Okay, come on. Let's see what we got. Let's just hang out, you and me here. Witness the glorious bathe of fire. Alright, kids. I don't think you're ready for such a thing. Nailed it. Every time. Grab my wire for my headset before it disconnects. Yes, we're all very impressed by your giant blue hoof. And now that I know that what was dropped below is worthless to me, I can continue my adventures. Oh, did I just unlock a shortcut and haven't been using it? I'm a dumbass. Wow. I am a dumbass. And so the way forward becomes clear. That's what I thought. That one was gonna get me. You have sizzled my robes, dumbass pigeon. Do you understand how undeniably difficult it is to get these dry cleaned? Of course you wouldn't. You're a stupid ass pigeon. I want these. Oh, I didn't. Maybe I should have looked where he's actually sitting. Oh no! God damn it! All right, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was gonna come back and sizzle me butthole, but he was still in front. But at least now I understand. The path has been revealed to me. I said to the bodies when I first encountered them, I said, show me the way so that I may find a new way forward. Little did I understand that they were truly working for my benefit and have guided me to the promised lands. Just up here a little ways, that's all. Come on now. Come on now. You and me. Ugh. I pushed him. I did a combo. How dare you? Lots of moon grass. Lots of that moon grass. Oh. Forgot about the stupid spy for a second there. Ow! Dickhead. Whoa! Oh, you're here early. Oh! I was ambushed. Ugh. Alright, Furious faces on. Here we go. Dodge! Dodge, dodge! Backslice! Guardian Blade! You managed to get through my guard. Impossible. Yeah. But I'm Jebediah. Yeah. I went to my anime voice there. You got to do it every now and then. Gets you through the day. Come on, big boy. Wow! Man. If I'd just known they were gonna just toss the moon grass at me willy-nilly like this, I wouldn't have been coveting it so thoroughly. Hello. Come fight me next to the floating box, worthy opponent. Very good. Very good. And up. And up again. And then not through there this time. But alas, to the ladder. Yeah, see? We're ready for that. Yeah, look at me now, Pigeon. Look at me now. You think yourself brave. You are but an instrument, Pigeon. Nothing more. Merely a tool in the success of others. Oh! Alright, Pigeon did a good one. Pigeon got me good that time. Astora? Is that you, buddy? Is that you, old buddy, old pal, friend? What you doing? You look like you're having a hard time. Hey. Hey, Jambalaya. What's the matter, dude?
Oh, it's you, is it?
Yeah, it's me. What's up, bud?
Father is up above.
Your father?
Well, something like him anyway. A demon in his shape.
Astora.
I began this quest to ask my father his reasons. To drag him back to the path of righteousness. But it seems it was all in vain.
But you're a Dark Souls guy. Not Dark Souls. You're Demon Souls.
In his depraved state, he can only bring peril to these lands.
Astora.
This key opens Boletaria's mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum lies Father's sword, the Demon Brand, twin of Soul Brand. Use it to bring an end to his madness.
I think my sword No! 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 My champion! No, Astora! No! 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 I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't strong enough for him. I was too late. I tried to get to you, the store. I tried. I took every step that the faith gave me. I took every staircase, every ladder I climbed. I hiked every mountain a store. I did it all for you, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Oh, God. I won't forget you, Astora. I won't forget you. I won't forget your sacrifice. I mustn't forget. I can't. Store? No. No. It can't be him. It's nothing but a shadow. A fade. An illusion of my withered, tear-soaked eyes. There can no. Astora, don't make me do this. Don't make me do this, Astora. Don't do it, friend. No! Astora, my friend. My only true companion in these dark lands. Why? Why do we have to do this? What has happened to you, friend? Where's your soul gone? No! I'll bring you back! I'll take you home from the abyss, Astora! I will! You have my word! They won't keep you! They won't keep you, Astora! They can't have you! No! These lands! Boletaria! Your trials and your tribulations, your enigmas and your demons. You put me in pain. You destroy my will. I must rely on that which I have, above all else. My faith. It's the final piece that will see me through. Everything else about me has been destroyed. Oh, everything has been destroyed. There's little else for me to contend with except the final evil. Those challenges that I faced as a man, they are gone. All that is left is the challenges of the faith. They shall use my body as a vessel to achieve their goals. You bastard! What did you do to your son? What did you put me through? Oh. You believe yourself a man. There's little left of you to call a man. Old King Allant? It's time to put to rest this challenge. Time to end this Ugh! 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 You seek to rule. You are no king. You are a demon. It matters not that you wore the crown. The faith does not distinguish between people, between beings. The faith only cares to strike down the beasts. Ah. Oh. Close. A close call. Ow! Shit. Thought I was out of that. You will fall before the true champion. Okay, you're just gonna do that again. That's fine. I'll just head back over here. All right, okay. You thought you were the true champion. There is no other but the faith. Ugh. All right, you're just gonna spam that. That's cool. That's fine, I guess. I mean, I got shit to do, so if you just can just hurry this up, that'd be good. Ugh. Ugh. All right, you take one more. Hey, who am I to judge? If you think that's the proper way, obviously you would. Okay, you know what? As military strategies go, I think this one's a bit derivative, but hey, who am I? For fuck's sake, man. Jesus Christ. You know what? It takes less time for me to read the holy book. You know that? Like, this is getting silly. There we go. All right. Old king pantyhose. Yeah, look at all the wind I can blow. Whoa! Woo! Old king of land. The true deceiver. The true demon. Of all the beasts I have faced, you are the most deplorable. What the hell was that delayed bullshit you just pulled? Alright, you do that. I'm gonna go over here. Take it. Eat some of my grass. You know how it is. Oh. I got a little overzealous there. That was my... Oh! Combo master, Tekken. Alright, we're here. Hey, it's us. Oh! Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. I didn't mean to do that. Ah! Shitballs. Oh! No! Ah! Ah! Not even entirely. He gave me a key to the mausoleum, and I don't even really know where that is, to be honest. Is it back here somewhere? I feel like maybe it might be back here. You guys know where the mausoleum is? 'Cause I don't know where it is. Pew 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 pew. Do. And swipe. Now listen, the death screams I could do without, so if you guys could die quietly from now on, that'd be a great help. Ooh. Not over here, is it? This isn't the mausoleum, right? Nope. Hey, bud. Come on now. Yes, yes, we're all in pain. It hurts when the fire burns. Oops. Whoopsie. You know, there he is. Come on. Man, you guys used to be a challenge for me. Now you're nothing more than a silly, silly, silly game. What? No grass? What? What? Just the tip. Wow. There we go. Now we're back up to full. That guy gives 6. What a guy. Hoobity-doo. Hoobity-doo. Alright, but for real, like, where's this mausoleum thing that I'm supposed to find? Is it over here? Not gonna recommend shit. All right, well, do it the old-fashioned way. A store, my good friend. I understand. But, listen, I got my own big-ass awesome sword, so I'm just gonna work with that. Come on, old king. Ye old and glorious. The one, the only. He only got me last time, 'cause I got cocky. I felt the need to be in close. To progress the level. There truly was no need. He gave me the openings that I required. Come on now. What? All right, Jeb, we really gotta stop doing the whole push thing. That's all right. Common setup. Ooh, souls. Oh! Ah, come on, Jeb. Stop throwing wind at me. Sick and tired of your bullshit. He's kind of having trouble orienting himself to the battlefield. Whoa! Whoa! 1, 2, and out. 1, 2, and boogie. That's all I need. That's all Jeb needs. You and me, big boy. And you got the legs, that's for sure. smoky daddy. Come on now. Whoa! Three wind caller strikes. Whoa! That was a good one. That was solid business the Jebediah threw down. Whoa! Oh, you think to dodge me. You think to avoid that which you cannot avoid. That might be too close. Whoa! I was a little worried that was gonna be close. Whoa-da-da! Yeah! Ow, ow, ow. Hard to block against wind, you know. Cool. I like how you can twirl the wind like that, but you're still dying. There is nothing you have thrown at me that I cannot handle, sir. You're going to have to do a better job. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean just spam the same shit over and over again, okay? That's not what I meant. I didn't mean that. Yes, yes. Hoo-ah! Doobity-doobity-doo. Just make sure we don't get caught up in that garbage. Okay, he's just gonna do it, okay. Alright. I mean, you got stamina, I'll give you that. You got the stamina. Ooh. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Bad news. Whoa! Hello. Oh, okay. You just gonna do it now, okay? There you go. Plenty of time for a little bit of grass. A little bit of that grass. And then we back out, and then we're done. We're done with the encounter. Yeah. Man, if I had a bow, you'd be fucked. I'd just peck at you from a distance. Just bang, 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 bang. One at a time. Whoa. And then he does the thing again. Okay. There I am. Little old Jeb just holding down the fort. Hoping that something interesting happens. You man, this is like watching fucking reruns, alright? I know what's gonna happen and it's just not gonna hit me, alright? Alright. Something's deeply broken with you occasionally. Oop, oop. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yep. There we go. Man, I bet when you were a kid and you played Street Fighter, you just kicked people in the fucking shin all the time, aren't you? You're that kid. Ugh. Taking this moment. Let's play it safe. We're doing too well. We're just doing damn good to risk it with a biscuit here. Alright, you gotta hang down here on the steps. And, there you go. Oh, tricky dicky. Ow. Jerk. Like I said, Jebediah, one of the faith. I do not discriminate by position. You, sir, it does not matter if you are king of the entire world. The faith does not care. It will strike you down and banish the demon soul within you, just as it would any other peasant, farmer, or, dare I say it, guard of the line. Just like that, bitch. Yes. Now, you didn't have to do that, King. You could have been better. You could have followed the teachings of the faith, but you didn't. And I had to put you down. I had to do it. For myself, I had to do it for Astora, my friend. And for the faith, I did it for the world. True champion, true member of the faith, I, Jebediah, am so dedicated.
How did you defeat my demonic reflection?
What? Hello?
How many souls might you have devoured, I wonder?
Dude, tens and tens of thousands.
The rest is up to the Old One. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
I am the one. All right. Interested. Wasn't expecting him to be talking to me from the Beyond Lands. What was that? Oh, it's just a pillar. All right. Well, that was a pretty straightforward situation. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Did I awaken a statue? I don't want to fight a statue. Oh, God, it's moving. It's moving. It's doing things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Shit. How did you do that? There's a big demon hole in the floor. Oh my. Y'all built this shit deep, didn't you? Hey.
Hark. I hear a voice of Yor.
Yeah, that's me. I describe myself as Yor.
Let us proceed below to its lair.
Your lips aren't moving. I'm kind of concerned about how your lips aren't moving. I mean, I'll jump. Leap of faith is a leap of faith. You ever get uncomfortable? What? Whoa! No! I wanted to go under my own steam! The faith. What? Where in God's name am I? Dear Lord, it that is hollow, beast of the eternal flame. Faith guide me true. The old wood has called me. It creaks and snaps as the dead wood forest does under the foot of a giant. My God, how could one placate such a beast?
I have granted thy wish. A new demon.
What?
Come now, be good.
What is that? That's not a dog! What, are you gonna pet that thing? That's a living tree root. What are you looking at, lady? Oh, that's right. You got wax over your eyeballs. You can't see the shit that Jebediah sees. You can't know the things that I've known. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's a goddamn tree. It's a goddamn demon tree. Oh, baby. Even that sword looks tiny next to this thing. Shit on a stick. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. So if I understand what you're saying is you want me to go inside of that. That is a tall order, my dear. Hold on. What? There's a not insignificant amount of corpses. I'm a little concerned about that. There's what was this? What is it? Is that the gate to oblivion? Is it Ben? Ben Dippler, are you in there? This is the gate to oblivion. I go find my friend Ben Dippler. You've never heard of him. He's a little lowballer, but hey, Ben Dippler, get your dumb ass out of here. Where are you? I know you're fucking around in oblivion right now. My God. Look around. The land of eternal ash. Destitute kingdoms rose and fall before this beast. So many more like King Allant. Makes me wonder, have my actions even allowed purpose? Have I even changed anything? Or am I but the next pillar, holding up a well of cycles? Am I nothing more than a cog in the eternal clock, spinning round and around?
Let us proceed below to its lair.
Its lair? It is the lair. What? Do I matter? Lady, I don't know what you're looking at, but this thing moves. This is the demon. Is this not the demon? I mean, I can't really trust you. You have wax over your eyeballs. You can't see shit. You're a dumbass. You've been walking around with a stick. All right, I'll go inside. Oh, the dark wood within the beast. Oh, my memoirs will speak highly of this place. So few in the faith will believe where I have trod. What manner of thing have I entered?
You have been chosen by the
Are
Old
you
One.
talking to me now?
Will you seek the everlasting demon souls? Or has the monumental blinded you? Whatever your choice, you are our first visitor. May you be welcome here.
What in the name? I don't understand what your choices offer. Very well. I will enter the final
Surely you have seen for yourself
Mother of God.
the pain and suffering that fills this world. But God is merciful, and so created the Old One, a poison to the poison.
The hell?
The Old One will feed upon our souls and put an end to this tragedy.
You are what's truly left of King Allant. You expect me? This is it, huh? And so I have to put down a final beast. Or do I? No, it would seem that you are it, sir. Look at what you've become, King Allant. Look at the vicious shell that you inhabit now. You can barely lift a blade to strike at me. Give in, as you should have done long ago. For you are nothing more than the slime beneath the boot of the demonic horde. You have nothing. Even a limb is too good for you, King Allant. You are a troglodyte.
You fool! Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
I have done what I came to do. Ugh.
Thy work is done,
So it is.
Slayer of demons. Go back above.
What will you do, young
The
lady?
Nexus shall imprison thee no longer.
What are you doing?
I shall lull the old one back to slumber.
And so lies before me the truth. Do I strike her down and take forth the soul?
The old one and I shall slumber evermore, as it should be. Thou mayst go. Be gone to thy well.
The blade is tempted to strike down at this final demon soul, if it truly can be called that. What is the old one? What is the old one at all? It is the duty of Jebediah to pacify the beast.
At last, the end is in sight.
Yes, a true end. A true finality.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go home.
As is the way of things.
The Old One, along with the maiden, were swept back into the lulling fog. Volataria was spared from the demons, but also lost its knowledge of the soul arts. The souls lost during the pandemonium were never retrieved.
They need not be.
And today, the unstable world has another monumental to hold its fabric together. A brave new hero of unprecedented power.
Jebediah Boulder. I am the monument, and I will guard this world. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. No, please. No more. No more. It was a difficult run. But we did it. We did it together. All of us. I can't say enough about my friend Astora, who died trying to defeat the evil that his father had become. Truly a task no ordinary being could undertake. It was through my efforts that he was avenged. His father's shade vanquished. The last remnants of what used to be King Allant burned in the fires. We have done terrible things, all of us. But a new world awaits. A new future is offered to Boletaria. We must accept it. We will forge ahead, creating a greater tomorrow. That was a fun game to play through. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm being dead honest when I tell you, everything I know about Demon's Souls, playing it basically, you have seen. This is the first time I've ever played any iteration of Demon's Souls, and I think, honestly, the only thing you missed is one time I went and I did grinding for grass. So I didn't actually do anything. Oh, the other thing you missed was I went when I was grinding for the upgrade material for the sword that I was using. Those two instances, those are the only things that have not been recorded through my stream. So that was pretty fun. It was a good game. It was a fun time. It's dead gorgeous too, frankly. The art style, the graphical style that they went for with this, I absolutely adore. I think it's amazing. Well, that's it. That concludes the story of Jebediah Boulder. But who knows? There may be no true rest for the final prophet, for the silent guardian, the Lord of faith that now ties together the realms of the living, the monumental Jebediah Boulder. Perhaps if there was only some kind of new Souls-like game that had just recently come out that would allow the revival of an icon. Who could say? Who could possibly say? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But again, I enjoyed this. This was a fun game. Does a really good job of scratching that Soulsborne itch. That thing down in the bottom left, the big dragon, that thing can go suck a fat one. All right, that thing was stupid. That was the only time I actually got pissed off at the game, was facing that dumb thing. Everything else was more or less pretty straightforward. I think the soul of the forge, or whatever it was called, the basically the fire monkey. I think that one was the hardest one we probably had. That lady there, she took a little bit of time as well. She was kind of tough to get through. That dude, no, he was easy. He was nothing. We took him out first try, I believe. Yeah, that one, the three-armed lady and the fire monkey, those ones were, I think, legitimately the most challenging bosses probably that we fought. They're the ones that took the most effort just pure one-on-one effort to get through. The dragon doesn't really count because it's a gimmick boss. It was just annoying because it one-shots you, and it's really hard to tell what the hell it's doing at any given time. That thing was gross. The whatever that thing was called, the abomination or some shit, that thing was nasty. To be real, the last guy was not that tough. King of Lant. Not the, I'm not even talking, not the worm version, the actual fight version of him. He was definitely not as difficult as I thought it would be. The ancient hero. Let's see, I think got him on the second time. That's really because I wasn't actually ready to do it the first time, to be honest. His is the hardest run-up. Getting to him is a pain. Oh boy, that was a pain in the ass. That one's cool. Go watch the recording of last stream to watch me taking on the Storm Ruler and hearing me scream as Jebediah Boulder a lot. It hurt. That hurt my throat. But yeah, that's it. We done did it. Onwards and upwards to new horizons. You know what I mean? I do intend to pick up Elden Ring probably soon. We'll see how I feel about it, but I think it'd probably be pretty good if I picked that up and we remade Jebediah Boulder in that. I don't think that'd be too big of a problem. Because I'm not going to do it in Dark Souls 3. When we play Dark Souls 3, which is going to be after getting through Ben Dipler's story in Oblivion, it's going to be the transition game for Ben Dipler to Skyrim. Just like we did in between Morrowind and Oblivion, where I made a Ben Dipler in Dark Souls 1 and played through it and had that be the interim story. We're going to do that again with Dark Souls 3 and then go into Skyrim. So we're not going to bring Jebediah Boulder back for any of that nonsense. So I could see us bringing him back in Elden Ring if we wanted to do that. Hopefully Abraham Boulder, or we could do that, I guess. We could have the chosen offspring, Abraham Boulder. I guess it'll depend. You know, if they've got the mutton chops, we might have to rebuild Jebediah, all right? Because Jebediah lives and breathes for those mutton chops, all right? Bald head, green eyes, big old mutton chops. Oh no. No, Jebediah is a man of the faith. He doesn't do that stuff. You would know better if you were here from the start. You know that about him. Jebediah is a man of the faith. He was once sheriff. I remember that was his original. I do think it's kind of funny. I started him out as being sheriff of Boletaria, who was also deep into the church, and he just went full-on church mode. It's kind of interesting how he evolved into being that. Totally lost the sheriff portion of that. Woo! Yeah, let's see. It took us, just over an hour to clear that up. That's kind of what I was thinking it would be. Possibly. However, I did think most of that was going to be actually just getting there, but it really wasn't. Hi, Kitty. Hey, you want to come up? Come here, I beat a game. Oh, don't fall over. Jackie, don't do that when I'm trying to hold you. Biscuit. I went to pick her up and she just fell backwards. And directly to her back. You're a menace. You're a menace. But I love it. But I love it. But I love it. Here, we should do something special because we beat a game. There we go. Woo! Now Noah can have the kitty emote. Meow. Hi, Jackie. And look at your face. I made a little one of your face and put it on the TV. Hello, my sweet. Oh, you're looking at me like I'm an asshole. Oh, she's so tired, huh? He's just a sleepy kitty. It's time for bed. He says it's time for bed, huh? Oh, baby girl. Hidden in the Black Demon Soul. Ah, there you go. I love you.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Ah! Noah! Thanks for the bitty bits. You're so kind. You didn't have to do that. Well, thank you for the bitty bits. Oh, God, we're back. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, how dare you?
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Bulgaria.
Man, just force me into New Game Plus, why don't you? Oh. Ooh. There's like a horde of you. And it just dumped me right in New Game Plus, didn't it? It just did that right away. Alright. There it is, kids. There it is. That is Demon Souls, as brought to you through the visions and ideas of Jebediah Boulder. All rights reserved. The opinions expressed within this game are those of the individual characters within the game and do not reflect the Infamous Insano Incorporated trademark as a whole. All right. Well, I mean, that's all I was going to do tonight. That was it, you know? Let's see. So, as I've said a couple times before, what's coming up is harder focus on Ben Dippler in Oblivion. So we're actually put some serious effort into exploring what's going on there. That'll be a good time. Potentially we'll have... I haven't decided yet, but I'll be getting... The next two big games that I'd like to pick up are the Horizon Forbidden West and, of course, Elden Ring. I'm still a little bit iffy on whether I want to actually stream Elden Ring, just because I don't want people spoiling it for me. That's the main thing. But I probably will just stream... Or, I mean, I'll give it a go. It's... Forbidden West seems... If it's anything like the Zero Dawn, it's probably a bit more story-heavy. Or a little bit too story-heavy for a stream. Just a lot of exploring lore and discussions and things along those lines, and generally I find those don't play very well on stream. They're better taken in on your own time. So we'll think about it. But we got stuff. I got plenty of stuff to do. Plenty of games we can play. But this one's over. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know there's a lot that I did not do also. If anybody's watching that knows, I know there's a lot that I did not do. So don't jump down my throat. All right. Well, thank you, Noah, again for the 1,000 biddies. You did not have to do that. I do appreciate it. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy your gifted sub. You do not have to renew that. You're not required at all, especially with how inconsistent the streams are. Onat again, thank you again for being around. Both of you, thank you for coming in and just chit-chatting and being here for the final episode of Demon Souls and Jebediah Boulder's Adventures. Oh! Baldur's Gate, that's probably what you'll see in the future as well. This is Baldur's Gate again. That's what it's called on YouTube when you look at it as a playlist. Which the first 2 streams that me and Ashlyn did are on there. But yeah, they're under the playlist Baldur's Gate 3 again. So enjoy. And I think that's it. I'm ready for an early night, I think. I need some me time. Might do something group-wise for the weekend. However, the issue is that with so many new games and stuff out, that just people are playing different stuff. So I'm not gonna put a hard stamp on that. Everybody, have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm. And I hope to see you again for the next stream, whatever that may be. Thank you. I appreciate all the support you give me. Good night.